a question that I have, which is, how do we manufacture miracles? Because you have the capacity to answer that, I believe.
I think this is one of the words that have been that have left us and been assigned to some other beingness. But human beings, by nature, are miraculous. We're coordinating this substance of body an amazing amount of creativity, most of it unconscious. Our biology is life-affirming. Physicists would say, or biologists would say, that sometimes even at the 70% challenge, illness, we're still healing towards the potential of well-being. I was in conversation with Sanusi in South Africa, traditional healer. And his thoughts to me were, no matter how sick a person is, there's a one moment of every day when they're well. And if you as a healer could give them their medicine then, you'll see a miracle. But that means that we have to be so deeply present to see that moment. But this is the miracle. The miracle is someone being so present with you is the miracle. Who wants to commit all their time to see one moment when one person is well? But this is their pedagogy for cultivating the sense of trust of what is behind human nature. A miracle is always waiting to be born into the human will. And if we could accept this, one of these basic truths, acceptance of miracle as a basic truth, we enter into the affirmation of presencing those other archetypal powers that make their impression present into human body, into human design to show up. This does not belong to us by ourselves. Current physics put it that there's 5 generations of memory, so 62 people, your parents, their parents, their parents, their parents, are actually the inhabitants of the physical memory of a body. Now, if I take all of that, I'll have as kind of my, sense of identity, and don't understand that it is a dimensional space where I could experience how to integrate. Then I would think I have to do everything on my own, but we do not utilize the memory that flows to us from all of these dimensional spaces of our, inherent nature. And so, miracle was revealed as the principle of accepting responsibility for what gives to us. What gives to us. What it gives to us. So much that we don't and can't use because our attention can't hold that level of complexity. And so we always leave it to be, spirit and the divine doing it. And that's okay. But they're doing it in service of our own truth. And so when we are aligned with the fact that so much wants to give itself to us, and we can receive that, then we begin to see that miracles are happening all the time. There was a study done, this is a brief study, done in New York, and if anyone knows of the study, I would like to find the source of it again. But I saw it once, a study of which 12 people were asked in New York City that don't know each other to find each other in a city of 8 million people. They were given six peers, two of them put in Brooklyn, Staten Island, Queens, the whole outskirts of the city, and say, find each other. All we know that 10 other people are looking for us. How long do you think it took? Or whether or not they found each other? How long do you think it took for them to find each other?
36 hours.
3 hours. 6 of them walked Broadway and 7th Street at the same time. And 6 found each other on top of the Empire State Building. Now, the power behind this, we call it, in our dialogue, we are bending the universe. We're changing reality in every dialogue we hold. And so if I say, let's go there, and we could create the dialogue of wherever there is, we can assure ourselves we get there faster. This is a practical science, of which 10 people, 12 people who did not know any characteristics of each other, no identity, found each other in 8 million population in 3 hours. All they knew that they were looking for each other. So we ask ourselves, who's looking for you? And can you find the commitment to accept that someone is looking for you? And look for them. It was like, if you can see it in the eyes. But we have to be willing to keep asking, are you looking for me? Are you looking for me? Are you looking for me? And also, stop someone and say, how can I be of help? Where are you trying to go? It's an interesting question. Where are you trying to go? Can I help? What do you need? Can I help? You'll be surprised. The answer is something that you have sometimes on you, or something that in mind. These questions, so the miracle is that we don't take advantage of all this co-creative power that the universe gives to us every day.
Whatever happens, we'll have some love along the way, but it ain't easy. We'll look for some words